That's my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses. What she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice. I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hi Pisces, thank you for clicking on my video. Welcome to your January 2019 tarot reading, and Happy New Year to all of you guys. So Pisces, January 2019, it's all about Aquarius and Capricorn energy. Capricorn first and then Aquarius. So as far as astrology goes, we are going through 11th house energy. So Pisces, there's a lot going on with our friendships and with the groups of people we're associated with, the communities. That's what the 11th house is all about, our community. It's a very collective energy. So for you guys, you know, you're feeling these energies of Capricorn very collectively, on a very collective scale. So collectiveness is all about what the collective is feeling. And trust me, all of us are feeling this very serious Capricorn energy. There's like 5 planets in Capricorn. There's like 5 energies, okay? Saturn, Pluto, the Sun, Mercury, the South Node. The Moon was there on the 5th, okay? So there was a new moon in your 11th house of friendships. So that was all about new intentions when it comes to groups of people and when it comes to friendships, okay? And that was an eclipse. So it wouldn't surprise me if some of you guys are going through changes when it comes to, you know, your friendships, who you consider friends and, you know, stuff like that. Now, when we get to the end of January, we're going to have this 11th house energy shift into our very important 12th house, Pisces. The 12th house is very important to us because we are the 12th house. But our 12th house as Pisces is Aquarius, because Aquarius is 12 signs away from us, okay? This is the house of subconscious. It's the house of our beliefs. It's the house of spirituality. It's the house, the ending chapter. The 12th house is the final chapter to the universe. So there's going to be some final chapter moments that happen towards the end of January as well, headed into February. Guys, you know, I do not need to remind you how close our birthday is. It's around the corner. So we're really finishing up some of these final chapters so that we can step into the new Pisces, the new us. We've been through a lot, you guys. So that's a little bit about astrology. Other than that, we have a full moon eclipse in Leo, which is our 6th house, but I will talk more about that in my Leo full moon eclipse video, so just keep an eye out for that if you're interested. I just want to get into our reading now. I already have the cards out. And this is a reading that I do every year for Capricorn. Well, I've done it 2 years now. Last year, I did this reading and I really liked it. So I thought I'll do it again for this Capricorn season. It's 10 cards because Capricorn is the 10th house. And it's a mountain. So what I've done here is I've created a mountain using tarot cards to best explain some of the obstacles that we could be experiencing in January, Pisces. This is also what we're climbing, okay? So let's get into this mountain reading and see what it is that's potentially holding us back and something that's, you know, something we have to overcome. That's what a mountain is, all right? So we're going to start where any mountain should start, which is a foundation. Every mountain needs a foundation. So these 4 cards are our foundation. Then we're going to work our way up to the very top of this mountain. So when I was shuffling, Pisces, I did see this card come out quite a bit. It was just kind of showing up, and then it actually flipped out as our first card. We have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, Pisces. This is actually our card. You know, it's one of the cards that represents Pisces. So we're showing up here, and this could also be someone else, but the Knight of Cups is all about movement emotionally. Okay, this is a very romantic energy. It's very passionate, Prince Charming all the way. And sometimes this is an offer of love. Sometimes this is a message of love or someone who wants to express their feelings and move forward, Pisces. This could be us. It could be someone else in our life, especially if you're dealing with another Pisces or Cancer or Scorpio, because this is some pretty movement forward emotionally, okay? The Knight of Cups moves towards what he or she feels. This is a knight that moves according to his emotions, okay? Emotions are what drives this knight. Every knight is in pursuit, okay? Every knight has some sort of message to deliver or something. And this knight is holding a cup of emotion in his hand, okay? Now, Pisces, I can't help but to notice the amount of armor on this knight. So we could feel a little bit like, I think we're protecting ourselves from this. So in other words, we could be slowing ourselves down a little bit in January. You know, maybe we're not really sure who to offer our love to. Maybe other people are feeling this way about us, but we do have some kind of love coming up here, some kind of creative energy. It doesn't have to be love for all of us. For some of us it is, but for others of us, this is just some kind of creative project that we're working on. It's very romantic. Pisces, you know how we are. We can feel this energy all by ourselves. We don't need another human, person, place, or thing to even feel romantic. We can listen to a song and feel romantic. We can write a story, write poetry, write music. We feel these energies all by ourselves, whether we have someone to toast with us or not, whether we have another person with a cup with us or not. But this is us, Pisces. I feel like this is our energy. So we start off there, you know, with some movement. All right, some love movement, some emotion movement, romance, charming energy. This could be you or someone else. Now, what concerns me here is this card, okay, coming up after the Knight of Cups. So this is going to tell me a lot more about this energy. Four of Cups. All right, there's obviously a woman who's daydreaming. Now, let me just show you what these cards look like, because this to me is clearly a daydreaming woman. Okay, we already have that daydreaming energy with the Knight of Cups. So this woman is really, okay, let me just be straight with you. There's someone who you're daydreaming about in January, Pisces. It could be what's new, what's fucking new. Pisces always daydream about love, whether it's an existing person or whether it was a dream we had 3 weeks ago. We find very, very interesting and magical ways to fill our romantic cup. Like, Pisces needs this kind of energy. So to me, this is clearly someone who's daydreaming, okay, about some sort of knight in shining armor. You know who it is, Pisces. You guys are very psychic. You don't even need this reading right now, okay? Like, you guys know who it is that you're still thinking about. Daydreaming, dazed out in the window. Now, in this cup, and I just want to show you that there, but I'm going to put the knight back and then this card up. In this card, this woman to me always, you know, I always feel like I'm trying to get her attention, like, hey, Bethany, and she's like, huh? You know, like, she's really, really daydreaming out that window. Now, we see those 3 cups underneath the table, so that could have been potentially some sort of third-party situation. Maybe we're with someone else now. Maybe there was a third party. That's only for some of you. Maybe there was some sort of celebration linked to the situation, but the 3 of Cups is like a socializing energy. Okay, so what Spirit is telling me is that Pisces, the Pisces who watch this video, they're not feeling much like celebrating in January. The New Year's, yeah, you know, the New Year's was what it was. I had a couple drinks, but Pisces is just like, you know, daydreaming inside their mind about that 1 cup on the edge of the table. Those other 3 cups have been put under the table, so she can't even see those other 3 cups. You know, she is looking outside the window, so she probably can't even see the cup that's on the table either. Usually the 4 of Cups is like a missed opportunity. So for some of us, we feel like we missed an opportunity of love at some point in our life, and we're thinking about that in January. But to me, this is a person who knows what they want. So you're going to have to ask yourself, is this a missed opportunity, or did you purposely ignore a love offer because it's not from who you wanted it to be from? This is like feeling emotionally bored, emotionally dissatisfied, declining offers left and right. You know, not offering love, not accepting love unless it's that 1 cup of rosé. You know what I mean? Like, that's just an example. But, you know, Pisces knows what they want emotionally, always, but especially in January, as times are closing in on the Pisces energy soon, coming in February. So yeah, we're feeling a little bit emotionally dissatisfied, and that's why we're daydreaming, and that's why we don't feel like going out and celebrating, because Pisces only celebrates love. And right now, some of us are dealing with a scarcity of that. So we are daydreaming about a time when we were more romantic, about a time when we were more in love, about a time when romance was on the move, and we felt that emotion deeper. Now, some of us, that night is us. Some of us, that night is you know who, because you're thinking about him or her right now. So that's just a straight up message there. You know what I'm saying? It can go either way. There could have been a missed opportunity. Sometimes the 4 of Cups is someone who's just straight up too bored to accept any more emotion. Okay, this is a daydreaming energy in January. So your foundation is being built on romance and daydreaming about that romance. Maybe some of us are literally watching this knight offer love to someone else, because the way that these cards are set up, it looks like that this woman is literally watching this knight. Okay, she is just thinking about him, and when a Pisces, if you're cross-watching for a Pisces and you've been feeling your Pisces energy, like you've been Like, you'll randomly think about him or her and you're cross-watching. Yeah, like, this could be the cross-watcher. Someone's looking at you, Pisces, okay? I felt that. Like, at first, I thought this was all about us. But there is someone who's watching you, and they're waiting for you to offer them a cup. But your cup is being pointed in a different direction. Like, they're literally watching you. So there's a little bit of a different situation here. It's either that, it could be both. You know how it is with us, Pisces. More than one thing can be true. So in one case, someone is watching you move on emotionally. Even though there's something they want to say, you know, I think some of us have declined a love offer. Okay, so you're going to have to take it how it resonates. But I really am feeling that. I feel that there's someone watching. Now that I'm looking at it like that, there's someone watching, Pisces. And Pisces is feeling very emotionally protected because there's just so much going on in January. There's a new year. Pisces is really sensitive. And back to what I was saying, you know, if you've been feeling someone's energy watching you, Pisces, on social media, like, Pisces are so psychic. We feel, like, if you check our Facebook page, we're going to have a dream about you that night. Like, we will feel your energy and we will dream about you. Our dreams will tell us that you're watching us. And that is creeping me out because last night, you guys, I had a dream about a stalker. And so I don't see Page of Swords here, but yeah, some of us are being watched, okay? Our social media accounts are being watched. I don't like thinking about this because my blinds are messed up, but there could be someone who's literally watching in our window. This is so creepy. I had a dream about this last night, but that's neither here nor there. It's just a synchronicity. But yeah, Pisces, if you've been feeling someone watching you or feeling someone's energy, chances are that's who this is. Vice versa, this could also be us, Pisces. Some of us, this is going to be us in our Prince Charming, quote, quote, or love or whatever. You know, I think we're just daydreaming about who we want to offer our love to. Let's just put it at that, okay? And let's move on here. So we've got the Six of Wands coming out again, Pisces. So we're still in that victorious energy. We had the Six of Wands, if I'm not mistaken, in the December video. So our victory is coming up here. Public acknowledgement. For some of you guys, there's younger humans around you, whether they're your children or your siblings. Like, we've got some younger children here. Now, this could just be your inner child. For those of you who don't have children, maybe it'll help you, okay, to be around small children. Pisces, children understand a little bit about that imagination, that creativity. So it does Pisces good to be around children. You know, this could just be some sort of situation with a child too. I see two little girls here. So you might be a mother of two, whether they're boys or girls. But this is like some kind of victory. There's something you're victorious for, Pisces, all on your own. That's what the universe is saying here. And this is a part of your foundation still. So this is like your victory. Some kind of public accomplishment. This is like a parade being thrown for you, okay? And people are watching you. I just feel an energy of some people are watching Pisces win, you know, like they're watching Pisces love. They're watching Pisces in emotion. Like, there's someone who has their eye on you, Pisces. And I'll get to this part in a minute, but it could even be your own self. You know, it could be our maybe that's why I'm getting kind of stuck between is this you or someone else. Maybe it's the two fish, Pisces. You know, these two people are facing the same way. So it's just interesting. It's just interesting here. In another, this is public acknowledgement, okay? So there's something here about a public victory. January could be the month where we're really basing our foundations off of what we feel most successful in. You know, Pisces like to do things that they can put their all into. So all of us are finding things to do, whether it's at work or creative, like painting or singing or tarot reading or, you know, whatever it might be, Pisces. I think you're going to get some pats on the back this month, even if you're patting your own back, okay? Because people are watching you, whether they're saying anything or not. People are definitely feeling emotional responses to the light that you're in, if that makes sense, okay? You guys might be, there's some kind of victory that you've built a foundation off of, okay? And it might have to do with children. It might be a victory that you've wanted since you were a little girl, little boy. But to me, this is being publicly acknowledged for some sort of success, like moving up. This is like someone throwing a party for you because of a congratulations. Like, that's what I just heard is some kind of congratulations. And you've been waiting for this for a while, Pisces, because the last card in your foundation is the Seven of Pentacles. Not my favorite card in this deck. I don't know why. I always draw some sort of blank with this card, but to be honest, the Seven of Pentacles is all about waiting for something to become ripe, okay? So it's like, you see this woman, and she's reaching for an apple here. So this is about reaching for something that's ripe. Now, it is Pentacle energy, so it's that Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. It's this financial. So this could be something, you could have been waiting for these finances to grow. You know, you've been waiting for a while to see if the amount of effort you put in, the amount of work that you've put in, is it worth it? This is the moment where you realize what's worth it and what's not, because it's all about like her basket. Is it going to be filled with fruit, or is there going to be a bunch of rotten fruit, and did she waste her time, energy, and money? January is when we base our foundation off of that. Right now, we're taking a break from hard work, and we're just going to sit back and see how these fruits kind of labor, how they grow, because we've already put in the hard work, Pisces. This could be a relationship, you know, it's anything that you value that's growing on that tree. And the good thing is when January is over, we're going to have our basket to evaluate. So how many fruit do you have? How many pentacles? You know, how ripe are they? How well did you farm? This is like a farmer harvest energy. So it's like picking your harvest. And, you know, it's right next to the Six of Wands. So this is like some kind of victory. You know, so pick your victory, Pisces. So yeah, we've got water, we've got fire, we've got earth, we've got air, we got all the signs here, Pisces. But I do see Gemini, I see Pisces, I see Gemini and Pisces twice, to be honest. So there's some Gemini Pisces stuff going on here, and it's really interesting. I've been seeing a lot of stuff online about Gemini and Pisces, like a lot of memes. So I don't know if there's some kind of Gemini coming forward, or if Gemini and Pisces are just energetically kind of intertwining. I'm not sure, but we got some Gemini Pisces energy. So if you have a Gemini moon or a Gemini rising, you know, in January, maybe it's just communication. Maybe Gemini energy is here just because there's some communication going on. So let's move up this mountain, Pisces. Now we have the 10 of fucking Swords, a card that I have seen a lot for myself, and the 9 of Swords. So I usually see the 9 of Swords for Pisces, but we have finally reached some kind of completion. Believe it or not, the 10 of Swords is actually better than the 9 of Swords, because the 9 of Swords is someone who has anxiety about something that is not completing. You know, this is a mental energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's about communication. This is our thought, our mental. So this woman in the 10 of Swords, this is a very pleasant 10 of Swords card. Usually there's a man on the ground with all these swords in his back. Pisces, we have taken these swords out of our back. We've laid down. We're letting the sun shine on us. We are healing, okay? Healing. We are healing with this energy. The sun, you know how good it feels to just kind of, it's like she's tanning a little bit. Like the sun is so inviting and so warm. So she's laying right on the sun there. And so there's something here being illuminated about this pain. Okay, the 10 of Swords, let's not get carried away now. The 10 of Swords is what it is, and it is a painful ending. So there is some sort of energy here that may be an obstacle in January that has to do with something coming to a painful end. It could be some kind of deception or betrayal or backstab energy. But what I'm seeing for you, Pisces, is that, you know, we have a lot of pain. We got Chiron in our sign for a little longer until it moves into Aries and moves on. But, you know, Pisces, a lot of people call us victims. They call us martyrs. You know, Pisces are very, very sensitive. But people fail to realize that Pisces are also extremely resilient. Like, if people knew how badly we hurt most of the time, like, I think we'd be publicly acknowledged. I think finally there's going to be certain situations, like even the universe is realizing stuff about Pisces, and we're getting publicly acknowledged. So keep that in mind. Even if it's just a simple, hey, I'm very proud of you. If that's said in front of about a lot of people, it's because, Pisces, it's our time, obviously. Like, we've climbed so many mountains. We climb so many mountains every day. We're empaths. We do so much energetic work for people around us. Like, you know, we are extremely resilient, though. Have you ever tried to grab onto a fish with your hand? You know what I mean? Like, the only way you can catch Pisces is by hooking us. And it's interesting. You can only catch Pisces by pain. If you think about that, like, we cannot be caught unless you cause us pain by hooking us, okay? And maybe you throw us back into the water, maybe you don't. Maybe we flop and die on the fucking dock. I don't know. But I feel like people don't realize how strong Pisces is to survive this every day. And so the 10 of Swords is coming up because there's obviously a lot of pain that is completing. There's a lot of pain that is coming to a completion for you, Pisces. And this is the pain of waiting for love. Like that's over with, okay? And this is our mental state, but some of us could be feeling this emotionally, physically. Like Pisces, we feel pain on all different kinds of levels, okay? Honestly, we do. And I just think if people knew, you know, you try going through this amount of pain and also being as emotionally open as Pisces is. Like most people, when they go through pain, they try to block it out, especially emotional pain. Like not everybody is super honest about what they feel emotionally, but Pisces will just give in. We are the house of surrender and sacrifice. So Pisces will sacrifice themselves. We will surrender to it all, to the emotion, to the experience, and we will gladly feel this Ten of Swords. That's why we are always sometimes so down in the dumps. It's not because we're victims, okay? It's just because we would rather give in to the natural experience of emotion than to tamper with it in any way. Like, we're just on another level with this shit. But y'all know that. So, Ten of Swords, some kind of completion. Maybe with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it's like we have to let something painful end in January, Pisces, to get what we've always wanted. To get what we've always wanted. In the center of our reading, there's some kind of wish. Okay, at the center of who you are, Pisces, basically in your heart of hearts, there's something that would complete you emotionally. Okay, it's something that you've wanted and that you've only daydreamed about. You've kind of, you know, you've looked at this for a while. You've hoped for this. You've thought about this. You've daydreamed about this. And it has something to do with your victory. Okay, and that's at the center of the reading. But first we have to let this painful Ten of Swords complete, okay? All the pain that we've ever felt. If we could just imagine if your pain was an ocean, Pisces, and every tear you've ever cried, every pain you've ever felt, physical, emotional, spiritual, everything, mental, if all your pain could be collective and you're seeing this ocean of pain, right? That is what is being released in 2019, in January. I know that this Ten of Swords has something to do with love. It has something to do with Pisces directly. And it has something to do with Pisces waiting, or someone waiting for Pisces. But I feel like this is, you know, waiting for love is one of the most painful things Pisces can experience, because Pisces is love. So if we're waiting for love, we're waiting for ourselves. And it's all coming to me now, guys, because that's why I feel like, yes, this is two different people. This is someone watching Pisces. This is Pisces watching someone else. But this is also Pisces waiting for the love they had inside them all along. Don't forget what I said. One of the most painful things for Pisces is to wait on true love. Unconditional love. Not just, oh, I'm waiting on, you know, Jack or Joe to just be my boyfriend or girlfriend. No. This is someone who knows exactly what they want. Pisces is love. And to wait on love is to wait on yourself, Pisces, and that's what's caused you pain. Your other fish has been struggling with you. You know, we be judging that other fish, but the other side of us knows a lot. That dark fish, Pisces is light and dark. That dark fish is the wiser one sometimes. Okay, it's the one that's as above, so below. That so below fish, that fish be knowing the depths. Okay, now don't get me wrong, both of the fish are, you know, we wouldn't be who we are without both of those fish swimming in two different directions. But, you know, that just got really, really deep there, and I'm really hoping that you guys are understanding what I mean by that. Pisces, this is about self-love, loving ourselves enough to, you know, only Pisces can take 10 swords. We didn't put these swords in our own bag. Okay, some of them we did. Like, maybe one or two of them we may have put in our own bag. But the point is, it don't matter. Who cares? Who cares where the pain came from? It's pain. And when most people go through this, they take that sword and they charge forward at people. They cut other people. This is a, you know, hurt people does not apply to Pisces, because it takes a very low vibrational Pisces to take their pain and hurt someone else with it. Like, we're not really that revengeful. Like, we can be, our dark fish can be sometimes, but you know what I mean, Pisces. 99% of the time, somebody who's done this to us, they could call us the next day and we would be like, hey, how's it going? You know, we like don't put ourselves first. That's that whole sacrifice thing. Pisces has taken these 10, that's why I told you to picture your pain as an ocean, because look at him hanging up on that wall there. Like, you took the pain and you put it on your wall okay? And you're not making anyone else pay for it. You are meditating and healing your own pain, Pisces. And you know what comes out of this? Self-love. Like, anyone who does that for themselves is loved by the universe and therefore loved by themselves. It's just so beautiful what's happening in January. There is pain that we never thought would end. There were thoughts and there were emotions that we felt for so long in 2018 that we never thought that we would truly get over it. We thought we'd have to fake it till we made it, you know what I mean? We thought we'd always be daydreaming about love. And we thought that we could only daydream about where we could go, where our emotions could take us. But January, we're actually getting there, Pisces. Like, oh goodness, this is too much. The center of the reading, okay? This is the center, the core. It's the very middle. It's the most, it's one of the most important cards because everything is centered around this. This is the core of the mountain. This is the core obstacle. Pisces, it's the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. So what is it that you've been wishing for? Because I feel like this has to do with love. I feel like it has to do with victory. I feel like it has to do with what we've been daydreaming about. There's this one special cup that Pisces either is giving or receiving, but there's just one special cup. There's one special someone or one special emotion that is tied into all of this. And we're all different. So we're all going to have, you know, different wishes, different dreams, different emotional fulfillment. But this is like being surrounded by something that emotionally fulfills you. It's almost the Ten of Cups. This is so close to the Ten of Cups, but I think Pisces is like seriously fine with the Nine of Cups too. Some of us, this Nine of Cups wish is for the Ten of Cups. I feel like for some of us, this is some of us, our wish is just to let go of all this pain so that we can just move on, you know. So there's some kind of wish here. This could be an obstacle. All of this that I'm talking about, Pisces, could potentially be an obstacle in January. But we have that Nine of Cups there after that Ten of Swords. That's why I said, you know, all in good time, Pisces. You know, we do not go forgotten about. So while we're laying here and, you know, while we're sleeping, this is like a Sleeping Beauty energy. You know what I'm saying? When Sleeping Beauty woke up, she didn't go after that queen. Like, granted, the queen was dead or whatever. It's interesting because there is an apple here. You know what I mean? Snow White, the whole apple thing. But, you know, she went and got with her prince. So I feel like a Sleeping Beauty, not Sleeping Beauty, I meant Snow White, Jesus. Sleeping Beauty too though, either way, you know all Disneys are the same. So yeah, I'm gonna say Sleeping Beauty. You know, she didn't go after Maleficent. The prince took care of her, of the Maleficent energy. So this is definitely Prince Charming, you know what I'm saying? Only true love's kiss. Spell shall break. With true love's kiss, like this is a Disney movie. You know, our lives are like a Disney movie, Pisces, and some of us are wishing for that fairy tale that we've been daydreaming about. So what is it that you want, Pisces? Is it, you know, is it to heal? Because this is a woman who is sleeping. You know, that woman looks very peaceful. She doesn't look dead to me. She looks asleep, and she is going to get up soon. Like, the sun is rising, Pisces, after a very long, like, those of you who are cross-watching, you couldn't imagine how long Pisces has laid here in this pain. That's why Pisces sleep longer, because look at all the energy that Pisces has to deal with while they're sleeping, but she's still sleeping peacefully. This same woman rises above, wakes up, rises and shines, and her wish comes true. This is seriously like the Sleeping Beauty or Snow White, because both of them were asleep. Snow White was in a sleep, you know what I'm saying? And the kiss, the true love's kiss, woke her up. So there's some kind of wish that this is all centered on, Pisces, after we let some kind of situation of deception, betrayal. It's pain, okay? It's some kind of painful situation. It's a painful completion, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. The light is here on this painful situation to grant your wishes, Pisces, to shine your way through. I think the best way is to just go with what you know you've always wanted. That's the most simple thing. For a Pisces, if there's anything Pisces knows, we know what we want, what we've always wanted since we were children. And now we have the Knight of Swords, so this is another Gemini energy here, okay? So this is about charging forward, Pisces. Like, when we get up, when we conquer this, it's going to happen at different times for all of us. But this Ten of Swords is going to happen in January. And you're going to know it happens because it's going to be very painful, but it's going to be a pain that you've felt, you know. It's like being stabbed individually 10 times and then being stabbed one time with 10 swords. In a metaphorical way, the pain is no different. It's like, I've felt this before, so why not just give it all to me now? You're gonna feel that kind of energy, Pisces. Like, something is gonna happen for the 10th fucking time. Maybe even the 20th, 12th, whatever, the 40th time. It's something that has happened periodically for you, and you kind of just laid there and took it. But it was all, you had no idea that it was so that in the end you could get what you deserved and you can get what you desire. So once you rise up, Pisces, from that pain, you know, there's going to be some people, some energies that are like, holy shit, how is she not dead? Like, because some of these people actually wanted you dead, Pisces. Like, there were energies that were around you, that were coming after you in your dreams. There were people, you guys know when there's an energy around you that just wants bad for you. So when you ride, they never thought you would get up. They're going to be shocked. And they're going to be even more shocked when you get everything you've ever wished for. Because anyone who's capable of conquering that amount of pain on their own deserves their fucking wish fulfillment. And so you're going to be going fast. Okay, the Knight of Swords is all about charging forward fast. Okay, when he makes his mind up, you have made your mind up, Pisces, about what would really, really make you happy in January. And so needless to say, you take one of those swords. You know, it's kind of like you learned from those 10 swords all this time. You learned mentally from this pain. You know, you have mentally grown. You know, you're so mentally strong by the end of this that you're so sharp, and you have a voice now. So you're charging forward with that energy. Very sharp. And I know earlier I kind of said Pisces doesn't do that. And the thing is we're not doing it in a negative way. We're not going to cause harm with this sword. This isn't a weapon. This is the truth. So when Pisces finds out the truth in something, because usually Pisces has to go off of their intuition. They have to go off of their hunches and off of their emotion. But, you know, it's around this kind of time, it's this kind of energy that allows Pisces to see that there is no difference between their intuition and their truth. But when we have facts, when we really know something, when we see something this clearly, like the Knight of Swords does, like, there's no stopping Pisces, because we're going after what we want and we're going to get it fast. You know what I'm saying? So this might be a quick word. This might be a conversation about, you know, what would emotionally fulfill you and therefore what wouldn't. It might be someone coming in to talk to you. But either way, there's some kind of fast movement mentally that comes in here. We're on the move. You know, if we go from laying down and not moving at all to, you know, having this, we're in armor again here. Mentally protected, emotionally protected in January, Pisces. Okay, and we're moving forward mentally. A lot of this pain was mental and emotional. I don't think a lot of us felt this at a physical level, but God, I'd rather the physical, you know what I mean? Like, it's emotional and mental pain can be very, very heavy. But we're moving forward, and we have a new mindset, Pisces, a new truth, and we're charging in. The Knight of Swords, he's not always right. But he charges forward when he has a thought. He thinks something, he says it. He thinks something, he goes. So, you know, he doesn't care about the consequences. So we don't care anymore about the consequences, Pisces. We're just going. So we're going to move up this mountain, and we're getting very close to the top here. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This is a very, 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 an offer. It's a very great offer. And it's a money offer. This could be a new job for some of you. This could be a promotion for some of you. This could be a financial windfall for some of us. Like, lots of money comes in towards the end of January, and that we didn't expect it or something like that. Or maybe this was something to do with our wish. Maybe this, some of our pain, some of our mental stress and anxiety was coming from a lack of physical funds, a lack of physical proof of money and stability. This is all about stability. It's a very stable offer. It's very logical. It's very grounded. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But it's a new beginning, Pisces. It's a brand new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles is always the universe giving you exactly what you need. And you're going to find this right along your path. Right after you get up from that pain, you know, right after you start going towards your wish is granted and you go, you know what I mean? You're going to head right into this Ace of Pentacles new opportunity. This is a new home for some of you guys. Some of you guys, this is a relationship. In a relationship reading, the Ace of Pentacles is an offer from somebody that actually is real. It's not gassed up. It's not painted up. It's not rose-colored glasses. Like, this offer, however this manifests for you, Pisces, in January, it is realer than real. It is realer than real. It's written in gold. God himself has promised this to you. You know, it's this offer that gets you out of bed. All right, it's some kind of new money, some kind of pinnacle, man. And it looks very, very, it's something you value a lot, Pisces. So it depends on what you value in this case. But you're going to be given something that's worth a lot to you. Okay, and we have the Lovers card coming right after that. So the Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles are coming together here. So this looks like a very, like some kind of relationship that you value a lot, Pisces. You value this relationship a lot. Like this is a golden opportunity at love. You know, this is, oh my God, it's like bringing me to tears because this is a golden pinnacle of love. Like you have reached the pinnacle of love. You know, this pinnacle is the pinnacle of love. It is a relationship that's worth it is what I just heard. This is what you've been wishing for, Pisces. Okay, I don't know if something financial happens first and then, love, because we have love and finances here, and your wish is exactly that. Your wish is to move forward in a physical way, in a love way, emotionally, mentally, and this pinnacle is the key to your happiness. You know, it helps you. It very much helps you. And this is a Gemini for some of you, but it's also an offer from your twin flame, from your soulmate. It's an offer. Maybe this is about someone who doesn't have to be at a distance anymore, because the Lovers sometimes is at a distance. So maybe there was a job that was keeping somebody at a distance, but by the time that January ends, you know, this painful situation, there's an offer. Someone gets a new job, and then for some reason, love, you know, is involved in it. Maybe you work with some of these people. I think this is a new opportunity, a new offer for a new beginning that's real and grounded and worth it from some kind of lover, Pisces. So by the end of January, you're going to know who this is from. I think you know in your heart who you want it to be. Don't be afraid, Pisces. We always get so scared to wish for stuff. You know, we always get so scared to want what we truly want. Pisces is the type of person that'll spin their wish on the universe. Like, Pisces, what do you wish for? You get one wish, it's going to come true. What is it? Oh, I wish for world peace. You know, I wish that everyone else's wishes will come true. But this is time now, Pisces, for us to really think about, because look, I mean, we've been looking at it for long enough. Like, these 9 cups are in this glass container, so it's not that we don't value these wishes. You know, Pisces, your wishes matter too. We've been staring at this one wish for so long. I feel like that's the same cup that this woman is dusting off. So maybe it's something that hasn't been felt. I think this is an emotion. Pisces is wishing for an emotion that they haven't felt in a very long time. Okay? It's something you haven't felt in a very long time. You put it away, you hid it away, you said goodbye to it. And now, in January 2019, new year, it's coming back. After you waited to see what was worth it and what wasn't. Okay, so there's some kind of love offer here. And Pisces, we have reached the top of the mountain. And we have the Moon card. And I had a premonition. I kind of felt as I was shuffling that the Moon card, Pisces, would show up at the top of the mountain. This is the most important position. This is where you'll be when you reach the top of this metaphorical mountain. You'll be with yourself. And this takes me back to what I was feeling with these 2 cards down here. How, you know, I said that Pisces is looking at their self. Like, there's something here about your own reflection, Pisces. Okay, now we see the 2 different women here. This could be our 2 fish. I love this card for us because we see we're touching 2 different realities here. There's this other part of us that is older and wiser and more experienced. Now, this does give me kind of a goodbye energy. Like, when we reach the top of this mountain, we may have to say goodbye to a certain version of ourselves. But we are looking at ourselves in the mirror, Pisces. This could also be a Cancer for some of you. But come on, Pisces. This is the Moon card. This is our ruling card. So we find ourselves at the top of this mountain. You know, I feel like, you know, self-love and actual real unconditional love with another person go hand in hand. You know, they say that you find your soulmate when you're doing exactly what it is that you're meant to do in the world. You just find them on your path. So this pinnacle you find, it could be the path of love and the path of money could conjoin in this case. But I love the fact that that Moon card is up there, Pisces. Absolutely beautiful. This is about the 2 different fish. This is about what you see when you look in the mirror. You know, there's a part of you that you're saying goodbye to so that you can, you know, you've learned so much from your reflection. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. I've seen this a lot for Pisces in January. This is about walking away. It could be on that full moon in Leo on the 21st. You know, that's going to bring a lot of change to you, Pisces. So walking away. And look, this person is actually walking up a mountain. And this is your underlying energy for the whole mountain, okay? So you are walking up this emotional mountain, and you're not taking any emotional baggage with you. You know, you've felt all that you need to feel from yourself and from every fucking body else. So it's time to leave emotional baggage behind. This has drained you, and you're headed on a soul journey, Pisces, and the moon is lighting your way. The moon is at the top of your mountain. So there's something here about the actual moon, because we have the moon here, and the moon is at the top of this mountain too. So how beautiful is that? So the moon is going to light your way. And this is you walking up that mountain on a soul journey, leaving behind emotional conflict. Because this is what you're leaving behind, Pisces. You are walking away from conflict and competition. Okay, some of you are pregnant. We have the mother here. There's some kind of mother or Empress, Aries, Taurus, Libra energy, and you're healing. Okay, we have Libra here strongly, but that's because justice is here. Especially if you've been dealing with a King of Pentacles, there's going to be a new beginning. Okay, because there's a completion here, Pisces. But first, we have to heal, right? We're giving birth to something, Pisces, but we're walking away from all this. I love this as an underlying energy. Whoa. Yeah, see, that wanted to just stay up there. How beautiful, Pisces. So, if you haven't already noticed this beautiful card here, I have a new deck. This is my Iris deck, my Iris Oracle deck. I love it. I suggest it to all Pisces. So I pulled a card for each sign as an extra message in Pisces. Look what we have. The Sword. We have the 77. So if you're seeing any 77s or anything like that, like if your phone is at 77%, or if you see if your total at the store is like $7.07 or 777, 77, this is the number of completion. All right. So we have the Sword card, which I love because we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Ten of Swords. So I told you, Pisces, we're definitely, there's clarity, okay? So I'm going to read from this before I leave the video. This has been kind of a longer video, but my Pisces videos usually are. So we have the Sword, which I love. The sword embraced by the Ouroboros, the sword that cuts both for good and for ill, in the symbol of recreation and the eternal. Together they create 4 quarters, each representing a season and a part of ourselves as a whole. You are the creator of which direction you go, which season you live in, and your birth and rebirth and birth and rebirth again. Hold the sword in power. You have control, and you can use your sword to protect yourself in constant transformation. Very beautiful, Pisces. Beautiful. This is a snake eating its tail. That's awesome. There's the 4 seasons here. Reading that reminded me of this Knight of Swords. Okay, that is everything that we needed to hear, Pisces. This is probably the most powerful reading I've ever given, Pisces. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. And please comment below if this resonated or if you have any questions. I also offer personal readings if any of you guys are interested in that. But Pisces, you know, you are very much walking up a mountain. I see that. And you're leaving behind old fears and old emotions. You know, you've learned a lot from your shadow side, and this is just beautiful. This is your wish come true in very different ways. Love, money, emotions, healing energy. Like, what more would we want, Pisces? So congratulations is what I wanted to just say to you, which is what I think a lot of people are going to be saying to you by the end of January, Pisces. So follow your moon. Follow the moon. The moon is going to show us the way, our emotions, our intuition. And Pisces, speaking of the moon, I will be having a full moon in Leo eclipse video. So you guys might want to, you know, join me there on the 21st of January. And if I don't see you there, then I will talk to you guys in February. Bye.